All right. So, welcome everyone. I just can't believe it's December.
I know.
Oh, where did it all go? I do not know, but here we are. So, let's go around the room and do a 30-second introduction and let it be your very best ever. 30-second introduction. Welcome, Katy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's start with Dr. Pat, and then we're going to go to Dar.
Okay, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Okay, I'm Dr. Pat Rogers, visibility strategist, and I am the CEO of Unity in Service where people need people. And what I do is do a few things. But what I do, my zone of genius, is hosting virtual events so that entrepreneurs can speak, be seen, be heard, get more leads so that they can get more clients. Our podcast gives you more visibility on you and your brand. And of course, everything that we do involves social media promotions because our mission here at Unity and Service is to inspire speakers to be more visible on social media. So we kind of help them with that because a lot of speakers do not like social media. They think they don't have time for it. So at our events or anything that we do, podcasts, whatever we do, we make sure that we push them out there and try to kind of help them with along with some consistency. And other than that, we have 2025 coming up, and right now we're just trying to bring it all together. So I'm happy to see everybody again. Aberdale, haven't seen you in a while. Heather, thank you for getting your ticket. Donna is speaking. And Doc, nice to see you again. Katy, nice to see you again. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all at the top.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Pat. All right. Then we're going to Dar and then to Heather.
Hello, I am the sole owner of Dar's Creative Cards.ca, and I create very embellished, magical looking greeting cards made specially for you. I have encountered a life-changing event recently, and I am still looking at revamping what I do. So stay tuned and you'll hear soon what I'll be up to.
Very
That
good,
was
Dar.
that was horrible.
No, you know what? It was not horrible. Never
Okay.
say that. Never say that. Heather, and then we're going to go to Abby.
Hello, everyone. I'm kind of, it's not cold here. It's not hot here. There's not, the snow was yesterday. Today it's melted, so I'm happy. Anyway, are you a kingdom-minded woman working from home, eager to grow your business, save money, and earn more? I'm Heather Halverson. I'm here to help you do just that. So let's connect, and I can help you with strategies to just help you grow. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Heather. Thank you very much. Abby, and then let's go to Tamra.
Um, Hello, y'all know me by now. Uh, I provide essential services to be safe and secure for today and the future, which is for anyone in business. Our services are designed to help owners and sales reps reduce stress and save valuable time and peace of mind. And I'll always look forward to having a 30-minute complimentary chat to see where I can help you with being safe and secure. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Tamra.
Well, good morning, everybody. I finally got my background. Somehow the Zoom changed. Anyway, you know me. I'm always about this. My name is Tamara Patrick, and I'm the owner of Pivot Coaching for Restarting You. This is a program designed for women over 50, vibrant women over 50, who are navigating a major life change. I provide crystal clear clarity, motivation, and direction so that they can not only survive in their new life, but thrive. New
Very
chapter
nice.
of their life.
Very nice, Tamra. Very nice. All right. Katy, go ahead with your 30-second introduction, please.
Hello there. My name is Katy Maag, and I'm a stress management coach and a laughter teacher. I actually pursue helping people with learning ways that they can use laughter or humor to better their life, actually, or make it a little less stressful. I'm actually also a nurse. I'm a mom to two children. One is special need and one is typical. I don't think any kid is typical, but whatever. And and I have a husband. And then I've had a lot of traumatic events in my life, and I have a lot of experience about stress. I don't know what else to say. It's been one of those kind of days.
All day long, right, Katy?
Oh gosh, yes.
Awesome. I am LaDonna McAbee. I am your host here at Networking Expert. I am so happy to see each and every one of you here today. And I have given my opportunity, my skills to you to help you grow in any way, shape, or fashion that you are ready to scale your growth personally and in business. I am your girl. So with that said, I'm going to ask everyone to go ahead at this time, put all of your information into the chat. Not your events, just your information. How do I reach Dr. Pat? What is the best way to reach out to her? Is that her Calendly link? Is that her Facebook link? Don't make me look for you. Just put the link in the chat. All right. With that said, I want to turn this over to Miss Katy Maag for the next 25-ish minutes. I guarantee you she will make you laugh, and she is going to start this week off better than any other week that you've had lately. All right, take it away, Katy.
Woohoo! Hey, so y'all know the holidays are coming, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, holidays are coming no matter what your religion. So why do you think we have holiday triggers stress? And there's different kind of stress that we have, right? We have high expectation because as women, or most women, feel that we have to be all, do all, everything for everybody, and it all has to be perfect. Who has the perfect holidays? I don't know about you, but growing up, the holidays that had a mishap, whether it means grandma forgot to take the extra piece out of the turkey or whatever, those are the ones that stick with you. That's not the perfect holiday or the perfect hallmark. Christmas is not the one you remember. You remember the mishaps quicker than you remember the ones who were exceptional. Another thing that we deal with the holidays is time crunch, whether balancing work, social events, family gathering. That often leads us to overwhelm, right? How many feel like, oh my heavens, we have to get this, and this done? My husband is one of 8 children, and every 4 years we are in charge of the holiday. It was my year this year, and I chose, because it's Thanksmas, I chose the Sunday before Thanksgiving because I knew that, first of all, Thanksgiving was later this year, if you didn't notice. And then from Thanksgiving to Christmas, I didn't want to add any stress to anybody else other than even to myself. So I chose the Sunday before Thanksgiving. It was simple. It was nothing fancy. I'm the kind of person to try to make it simple for myself and others. I said, bring whatever kind of snacks or food that you enjoy, because if there's extra, you're bringing it home. And I'll be quite honest, when everybody gets together, it's 120 people. I had 100 people show up, which was extraordinary. Usually it's only about 60. I had 3 pieces of ham left, which honest, whew, a lot of little kids, but that was okay. You know, it was all great just to see people. Another thing we have is financial strain, gift giving, and travel constrained budgets. A lot of times people don't realize the gift of themselves is probably more of a gift than actually a substantial gift. So like when my kids were little, I would give them a gift of experience, whether it means let's go to a picnic and just go somewhere fun that they liked. My younger son liked trains, so we went to a train museum, which wasn't very costly. And we took a picnic and took our time and examined those. That's one way. I think people kind of forget that presents are great, but your presence is a bigger gift no matter what in life. If you are even present with somebody, that is a bigger gift to anyone than a actual present. Don't get me wrong, I like gifts, but I mean, your time and attention is more of a gift than something you can hold. Because little kids are, especially, you get them a gift, and most generally they don't keep it or they don't sustain it forever. On occasion, there will be something extraordinary about something that they keep, but they remember the time that they've spent with somebody or the experience. Another thing is family dynamics. I have to laugh because when I was growing up, I had this Aunt Susie, and I was 32 before I got married. So poor Aunt Susie, number one, could not cook, and she made this 3-bean salad every year. Anyway, she was a very inquisitive lady, and she would come and corner you and, try to figure out what was going on in your life and everything else like that. And to be quite honest, I got to be honest. I finally learned to, number one, because I was older, she would always ask, well, who are you dating? Are you getting married? Blah, 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 blah. And finally, I just looked at her one time. I said, well, if you are that excited about buying me a gift, I can tell you exactly what I could use. So I had to set that boundary with her. You know what? After that, she never asked again. But it's family dynamics is also setting boundaries about what you will allow and what you won't allow. I allowed her to spend a little time with me, but it was always an exit. Nobody could tell you, no, you can't go to the bathroom. Just saying. A lot of things that people deal with during the holidays is changes and loss. Coping with life changes or the absence of loved one during holiday adds emotional weight to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, don't matter where you're at. And changes can be anything. It can be, or losses can be anything from a job to physical health to a person to even your expectations of what's going to happen. That can be a loss, and a lot of times people have a hard time dealing with that and dealing with the steps with the grief with that also. The stress of in response to holidays, there's usually different responses. We have fight, flight, or freeze. Holiday stress triggers this natural reaction lead to irritability, fatigue, and indecision. How many have had that? I'm going through that right now, and I'll talk about that here in just a minute. It gives us a cortisol overload. So chronic stress increases our cortisol, which affects our mood, our energy, and our immune system. Cortisol overload also helps us gain weight. Besides the holiday cheer, you gain weight, especially the brown fat that's in our abdomen. So it's not the good fat you're gaining the bad. But the cortisol will, because what happens is our body recognizes the cortisol is high. It needs it because of the fight and flight response. So it needs that extra energy to be able to use it. So when you're not as stressed, you don't retain it as well. Impact of stress on the holiday joy. A couple of things that happen with us is physically, we get fatigue, headaches, sleep issues can even worsen. And a lot of people don't realize that insomnia, there's two different parts of insomnia. One is not able to go to sleep or stay asleep. And I know about all of you, but you get up in the middle of the night and you get back to your bed and your mind keeps racing and racing and racing and racing. I needed oughta, woulda, shoulda, coulda. And unless you can do something about it at that hour, you're kind of wasting energy, unfortunately. A lot of times we have emotional health. Stress can dampen the feelings of joy and connection with people if you're thinking about X, Y, and Z, and instead of being present in the moment and present. Behavioral impact, procrastination, overeating, or snapping at loved ones are common reactions. How many people? I'm telling you, I was scared to the bejeebies out of me on Friday. I went to the store. I had just to pick a few things up. I did not know this person at all. And I was probably 10 feet away. And I'm like moving my cart. And this guy, I'm not kidding you, looked straight dead in the eye to me and said, "You better get moving." And I thought, ooh, little stress there, aren't you, sir? Because he did not know me at all. I did not know him. He did not know me. I'm not sure why he said that to me. I wasn't even close. I was way out of his way. I took it. I didn't want to get in a fight. Not in Walmart. I'd hate to be banned from Walmart. I don't know about you guys, but that might be a big problem. Okay, so stress reducing strategies. We're going to talk about simplifying traditions. Focus on the meaningful, manageable activities. I'll be honest, I'm under a lot of stress this year. I didn't even know if I'd make it today. My husband got admitted for the second time since September for pancreatitis, and he's in the hospital right now, and they don't know what's causing it. He's not the typical picture of it, so they need to evaluate why. So the stress that I'm going under right now is more than you can imagine. Last year, our Christmas tree decided to pass out, and I should show you if I can find the picture. I'll show you the picture because it really looked like it passed out. And we had to buy a new tree, and I'm like, I have to scale back of what my expectations of this Christmas is going to look like. It's only 3 weeks away. I am going to put up a little tree that I have instead of a big tree. It's still going to be just as wonderful, but it's still a tree. But that's a choice. A lot of times we get logged in traditions, and why don't we start new traditions of taking care of ourselves? I mean, if you can't take care of you, you can't take care of anybody else. I'll be honest. I've been a caregiver all my life, and I figured that out at the hard way. My children were 2 and 4, well, not even 2 at the time, and almost 4 at the time, and I couldn't even get out of bed and walk, and I had double vision, and I had all kinds of stuff, and it was just from stress. Stress got me. Took a long time to figure that out. I do have an autoimmune disorder, which stress makes worse. Anyway, so that's kind of when I learned more about stress. Another thing is set realistic expectation. Let go of perfection. Who's perfect? I don't know anybody perfect. I burnt some cookies in my time. I even made Cajun chili the other night, and I was waiting. I burnt the hamburger, and I was waiting for somebody to say something about it. You know what? They're smart gentlemen. Nobody said a thing. Just kind of question what happened. Like, you either question, if you question, then you're going to be cooking. Prioritize self-care. Carve out time for rest and relaxation, because if you can't rest and relax, you're not going to be beneficial in the long run because stress will overtake you. Practice gratitude. Shift focus from what's wrong to what's right, right? How many of you practice gratitude? Yep. I'm grateful to get out of bed every morning, to be quite honest with you sometimes. We'll talk a little bit about how laughter-related skills to teach for stress relief. Find the funny side of the holiday challenges, laughing at a burnt pie instead of stressing over it. How many's burn a pie? Especially those edges. I've not learned yet. I'm telling you. You know what? Marie Callender does a wonderful job. Who would want her to be out of business? Nobody. Practice humor. Find the funny in things. Funny's everywhere. I don't know about you, but if you've ever been to a little kid's Christmas concert, if you can't find something to laugh at there, you got a lot. Because little kids are fun. They love it. Laughter can be used as a reset button, because 30 seconds of laughter can reset our mindset to what's really going on. We'll go through a little bit of laughter play in just a little bit. Emphasize how shared laughter can repair a strained relationship, because when you laugh together, you release that oxytocin, and oxytocin is the same chemical you get when you breastfeed somebody, and you don't have to breastfeed them, but you know what I mean? Like when you breastfeed a baby, that oxytocin. So it's hard to be mad at somebody after you've laughed with them, because you've built that bond. Hopefully it opens up the communication lines also. Create playful holiday rituals, annual ugly sweater contests or goofy family contests, snowball fights. They have those now. You can find those snowballs. Our dog found the snowball. It's no longer a snowball, but Maggie decided she needed her own snowball fight. Laugh at some of the old. If you ever watch any of the old TV shows, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and stuff, there's a lot of adult humor in that little kids won't get. And a lot of cartoons are like that. If you watch it, it is more fun for adults versus kids. We're going to practice some breathing techniques. Laughter is gratitude. So, all right. So who's ready to do about a 10-minute, just a quick laughter session? So we'll talk about, there's 4 parts of the laughter wellness. We do brain gyms. We do breathing techniques. We do positivity, and we do laughter play. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is a brain gym activity. And what that is we do activities to cross our midline shift in our brain, and it helps get you outside of that thought process. So the first one we're going to do is I call it throw in the toys. Okay, so we're going to throw 3 toys each way. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll throw it both ways 3 times. Okay, so and with that, we'll just do a ho ho, and then the other side ha ha, and then switch hands. All right. So if you notice, we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then switch hands. Okay, ready? Ho ho ha ha ha. Ho ho ha ha ha. Ho ho ha ha ha. Ho oh ah. Oh, apparently my brain gym's not working well today. Oh, and if you can laugh at yourself, you're your best entertainment. I'll be quite honest. That didn't go the way I thought. I apologize. I got messed up. Woo. All right. So another one, we're just going to do positivity, and we're just going to do this. We'll raise our hands and go, yes. All right. Ready? We'll do it 3 times. Ready? And yes. 1, 2, yes. And the 3 1 is yes.
Yes.
Yay. Awesome. All right. So our breathing technique, we're just going to breathe in. We're just going to breathe in happy, and we'll just keep expanding our ball. Ready? So we take a deep breath in, and we'll do that 3 times. Just keep expanding. Breathe in. Hold it, and then decrease it. All right. Second time, take a deep breath in. Increase our happy ball, and then hold and decrease it. Do it again. Take another deep breath in. Hold it, and then decrease. All right. And then the laughter play that we're going to do is a simple Santa laughter. So just going to put your hands on your belly and just laugh with a ho, ho, ho. All right. How many people remember the ho, ho? Okay. I got you. All right. So the last one is just a ho, ho. Do it. You can do it silently also. So just put your hands on your chest or your belly. Take a deep breath in and just laugh it out. Ho, 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 ho. Take another deep breath in and ho, 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 ho.
Oh.
All right, another one, last one. Ready? And ho, 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 ho. Yay! Awesome. All right, so we'll do another brain gym activity, which we will just do a ho. It will be, you'll clap your hands in front of you 2 times, ho, ho, and then slap your legs, ha, 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 3 times. Ready? We'll do that 3 times. So you'll do a ho, ho with your, clap your hands in front of you, and then you can just smack or slap your legs 3 times, ha, ha, ha. Okay. And we'll do that 3 times. So ready? Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! Awesome. All right. So another deep breath that we're going to do is heart breath. So when you breathe in, you can put your hands in front of your chest like it's a heart, and then you're just going to expand it out when you breathe in, and then you hold it. This is the Grinch's heart getting bigger, and then hold it, and then exhale, and it goes back to normal size. 2 more times. Take a deep breath in and expand that Grinch's heart. Yes. Hold it, and then expand, decrease back down. All right. Take another deep breath in. Expand the Grinch's heart. Hold it, and then back down. All right. Another thing we could do for positivity, because you think about, we have 60,000 thoughts in our heads per day. Think of how many negative thoughts go in our head per day. I'm guessing quite a few, especially if you're stressed. That seems to increase it. So I just want you guys just to holler out something that you're grateful for today.
To be alive.
Yes.
I said the same thing. Life. I'm
Yep.
glad to be alive.
Life with Abby.
Aw. Yay.
You had to know that.
Family.
That's
You
so
had to know
sweet.
that was going to be
Dawn.
my answer.
Yep. Aw.
Aw, especially lately.
Aw. That's a good team, though. That's what it
Yeah.
is, right? Yep.
Family and friends are key in my life.
Yep. Same here. Family and friends all the way.
Hands down.
Yep. Hands down. Those are gratitude for me. That and laughter. I don't know about you all, but I do a lot of laughter. You can hear me down the hallways at work even.
We chose the minister who married us because of his laugh.
Aw. Yep. It's contagious, isn't it?
It can be.
It can be. All right. So, did everybody say something they were grateful for? I lost
I
count.
didn't
Sorry
hear from
about that.
you. Heather, what was yours?
Sorry, I said family.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah. Good.
Yep.
Awesome. So the laughter play that we're going to do now is shoulda, coulda, woulda. So what we're going to do is take our finger and pull it back, and we're going to take our shouldas and throw it away, because you know what? We're all imperfect, and you might as well relax and enjoy life. So we'll just take it back when you pull it back and let it go, and then you laugh it out. Ready? And ready? And the auto. And nobody was harmed with that. I apologize.
I'm
All
telling
right,
you,
so
we do something like this every Monday morning, Miss Katy. Morning, we should do something like this.
True.
little laughter goes a long way.
You bet.
So the next exercise we're going to do is a simple one. You can close your eyes if you want, you can keep them open, but we're going to go back to a time where you have in life felt happy or laughed a lot, whether it be with kids. It could have been yesterday, could have been 10 years ago, could have been 20 years ago, whatever, sometime in your life that you remember that you laughed for basically no reason, or just to have fun. All right, so we could take a deep breath in and just visualize it. I'll take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. All right, we'll just do a couple more deep breaths just to kind of relax. The first one, we want to take a deep breath in. When you bring your shoulders, you're going to bring your shoulders up to your ears, because what happens when we're stressed, a lot of people hold it in your shoulder. When you exhale, you're just going to rotate it back. All right, ready? Take a deep breath in, shoulders up, and slowly let it out. Breath in, and slowly let it out. Take another deep breath in, and slowly let it out. You guys can just shake it out. Shake out the stress. God. My timer keeps falling down. I'm sorry. All right. So we'll talk about a couple of what you can do, like some of the encounter stress, a crowd or overwhelming social situation. Do what you're comfortable with. A lot of times people are not comfortable with social situations. You can get busy helping the person in the kitchen, because that's one-on-one. Some people feel more comfortable doing that versus being out in the big crowd. I can be a big crowd person, but I'm not until I'm comfortable. I'm usually in the background. Anticipatory stress, use a calendar or clock representing your worry about the future. Just kind of put on there and what you can do about it. I say that oftentimes when people can't sleep, if you can't do anything about it at 3 a.m, stressing about it's not going to change it at that time. So and there's people that are worriers, that they need to worry. Well, I had to laugh. I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and I said, if you're one of those kind of people that have to worry, put it on your calendar. They looked at me and they said, well, I got a feeling if I have appointment to worry, I probably won't. I said, well, it's probably productive. Another thing, time stress. We all know when Christmas is, so it's not a news flash. Try to be not so perfect. Like I said, I usually wrap their gifts. I'm not going this year. This year I'm gonna throw them in the bag. Nobody's ever been, salty about getting a bag for Christmas with a gift in it. Smaller tree. Situational stress is symbolizing difficult decisions. You get to pick which one you want to do. Like I get to pick, do I want to put that big tree up and do all that and spend my time and all that? I don't have the time for it. And why would I waste some good energy for doing something that doesn't have to be the same? It's just going to be different. So, but it's still going to be a tree. Too many. Let's see. Great. So we'll use the 3 C's exploring situational stress. A lot of times we have no control. Highlight situation like weather or shipping delays with Christmas. Do we have any control of that? No. Wish we did. I don't know about you, but sometimes I think the Amazon man don't like me. No, it's because we live out in the country, and I've got my neighbors who lives a mile away. They're stuff for Christmas more than once. Conflict, use holiday related examples, like use family disagreements, like my one aunt just seemed to want to know everybody's business, and I learned how to change that. Oh, Canada. Oh, talk about new traditions, start new traditions. I'll be honest, I have to laugh because, like I said, my husband's one of 8 children. And when it's my turn to do the family gathering, I don't do the typical ham and turkey and all that. I've done a baked potato bar, which was easy. I've done a pizza where I just ordered them all. I did a sausage one, so it was sausage and sauerkraut, or the spicy sauce or onions and green peppers. I've done just hors d'oeuvres. Like this year was just hors d'oeuvres. I already figured out when I have it the next time, it's just going to be sliders and soup. Who doesn't like sliders and soup? You pick your soup you want to bring. You pick the sliders you want to bring. There ain't no wrong. So it's something different. I have to laugh because I was thinking, oh gosh, what are they thinking about me? First, I don't care. But second of all, I had a niece come up and she says, I love when you have the holidays. And I'm like, well, it's nothing special. She says, no, you always have something outside the box food wise. It's not the typical stuff that we're going to have how many times. She said, it's awesome. I said, good. I'm glad you liked it. So, it took that extra, change to give myself a peace of mind and them. So what is a holiday stressor you face that you you need a little help with? Do any of you have any?
So let's talk about that. That's a great idea, Katy. So ask that question one more time so that everyone understands what the question is.
Okay, my question is this. What is something with the holidays that you're stressing about that you would like some help with or even change in mindset with?
Let's start with Tamra. I always call on Tamra. She always has some good ones hiding underneath there.
Honestly, I'm not stressing this year. I just really am not. I really think that I haven't even been giving gifts out lately because the last few years. And I just think that, I've had to quit stressing about a lot of different things because I've just been stressing myself to no end. So honestly, I'm just gonna say that I'm really not stressed this year, and I'm really just enjoying this year. I'm gonna try to enjoy the end of the year with less stress. So that's what I'm doing.
I love it, Tamra. I absolutely love that. Love it. How about you, Abby? Are you stressing about anything this time of year?
We're stressing about it, of course. And but the stress that we've had, Dar and I, has been reducing. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
I'm glad.
Yes. And did you make room for that Christmas tree yet that we talked about several episodes ago?
Almost.
Awesome. Awesome. Yay. Heather, how about you?
We are traveling for 2 weeks, so we leave December 24th and come home January 7th. My biggest stress is the fact that we might not be able to see our grandson while we're there.
Oh,
Is there
Wow. This lady just got back from a cruise.
is there a reason why you won't be able to see him?
My oldest son, for some reason, feels he's in conflict with my husband, but my husband doesn't know what's going on and he refuses to see us if they don't work it out. However, he refuses to talk to my husband. So we have no idea how we can make it better. So even though there'll be a 7-minute walk from where we are going to be, we just might not see them.
Aw,
Aw.
that's sad.
I want to say this. I love my family, but sometimes they just absolutely suck. They just do. And I do not like it. I do not. When they use their children, which is our grandchildren, as a pawn. I do not like that. And I've had that in 2 different situations with 2 different grandchildren over my lifespan of, and I don't like it. Why? Heather, I'm going to give a suggestion to you to forward to your husband, since you're only going to be 7 minutes apart, is try again before you leave for him to call, leave a message, leave a text, write a card, anything that he can do several times between now and then. If he gets no response from your son, knock on the door when you're there in town. If he does not answer, leave a little gift basket for him and your grandson. We've had to do that before, many years ago. It is sad when our own children want to use themselves and our grandchildren as pawns. I don't understand it. They have regretted it now, looking back, but that still doesn't take care of the scars that are left on our hearts. I hope that helps, Heather. Please relay that to your husband. Don't give up. Be the bigger man.
Yes.
Be the bigger man, because it's hard. It's hard. My oldest grandson did that, and I went through that with him for 18 months. I did not see him. I didn't see the birth of my middle grandson, and I haven't seen my granddaughter in 3 years. So here we go. It's because her dad doesn't want her to have anything to do with us. It's sad. It's just sad that family does this to each other. And if you haven't been through this, you probably know someone that has went through this. So just know, and you may come through it later. You know, it may not be grandchildren, it may be your own children, but whatever it is. Dar, what are you stressed about this time of year?
Only the new current stress. I think most of everybody knows. I don't know if Katie knows that I've lost vision in my sight July this year, and that's gonna be my biggest challenge to get through.
Yes, absolutely. How about you, Dr. Pat? Anything you're stressful over this year? Where you're spending Christmas, or your children, or what's going on?
Anything that I'm stressed over. Um, I'm not really stressed over this. I'm working on my front yard, and it's just a matter of timing, waiting people to come, the landscaper to come and do what he needs to do. That's what brought that about was was my association got on me about my front yard, which I have been intending to do the landscape anyway, but I just kept dragging my feet and dragging my feet, and they took a picture and sent it to me. Then they started charging me $25 a day. The same day I got the letter, that the letter was dated. So of course that caused stress for me, because I immediately called leadership and open up a case, because I feel like if you want me to fix my yard, if it's not up to your standards, then give me some time to do it, before you start charging me. So basically, how I deal with stress, I pretty much dump it on somebody else. But that's why I keep attorney in my pocket, because I dump it on them and I keep doing what I want to do, what I'm enjoying doing, which is stuff like this. But at any rate, I eventually talk to them in the long run. But those things do cause stress. And I take full responsibility. And I actually called her, and we did have a conversation, and I told her what my take was on it. And she says, well, the minute I got the notification from you via email, she said we stopped the fee. But we're going to leave $175 up there until you finish the task. I said, well, I need at least 30 days to do that. So basically, how I deal with stress, I put it back on the people who put it on me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Perfect.
You know,
Well done, Dr. Pat.
but it's stress. It's stress
Good
because,
on
but I'm
you.
excited. And like I say, all stress is not bad, ladies.
Mm-mm.
All
No.
stress ain't bad because that's, and I told her, you stretched me. I said, I've been meaning to do that. You stretched me. So I'm good. And we ended up chuckling behind it and that's it. And now I'm working on it, but I'm excited to get it done. That's it. So I just gotta wait on to them get it done. Other than that, the event that we have coming up December the 8th, I'm going in. I wasn't going to say this, but since you asked me the question, I'm stressed at some of the speakers that are in the events that I host, how they don't show up, and they are leaders, they are influencers, and they host events and they don't show up in the chat to inspire some of the new people or the people who are coming aboard. They don't show up in the chat to make those connections so that they can make their own businesses grow. And I got about 4 of them. But I'm good. Other than that, it stresses me, but I give it back to God and I say, no problem. And then, of course, what does it do? It lets me know that those people are not who they say they are, and I have to separate myself. So 2025, I'm taking a leap and I'm going to keep it moving. Because if I'm not moving in the same direction with people, I don't need to be there. So that probably stresses me more than anything when it comes down to my business, my events, me serving other people. I think the most stress comes through people in life. In life. So we gotta,
Absolutely. People
that's just my
stresses
take on it.
people. That's what it's all about. I mean, we stress each other out sometimes without even thinking about it because life throws us those curveballs. I want to say that I'm kind of all those things that Katy talked about. I want Christmas to be perfect down to the ribbon I use to wrap the gifts and the meal, the house decor, the yard decor. How many times can I make that 5-year-old laugh and buy meaningful gifts for my family? But you know what? This year, I've already made a change. You know, my hands, the fibro and the arthritis have hit them every year for the last several years. This year, I'm using a combination of gift bags, decorated gift boxes, and wrap gifts. I used to wrap every gift. And this year, I've already started combining them because my hands just hurt. And why put me through that? Let's face it, ladies, it takes us all month to get ready for Christmas, and it's over in an hour, 2 hours max around here. I mean, honestly, but I'm all of those things you talked about earlier, perfection, wanting everything just right, Katy. And every year I say, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. So I'm going to continue to say, I'm going to do better. I'm not going to say I'm going to change everything overnight, but I'm going to do better. What do you think about that, Katy? Is that okay just to say I'm going?
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah. And I think it's a great idea that what you can do is wrap their gifts or in bags and use that as your decorations and make it a scavenger hunt for them.
That is a great idea.
Decorations, you got your decoration, they'll be cleaned out because they have to take them home, right?
One year I get a Christmas list every year from the kids, usually the week of Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving. And I always ask for your wish list, even from my own girls, the adults. That doesn't mean they're getting everything, but it gives me an idea. I'm not buying you $1,000 Xbox. That's freaking not happening. I'll buy it when it's on sale and 3 years old. I don't know, but not happening. But I always ask for that, and I try to go through and buy those gifts. And I start one year anyway, they all wanted pictures to hang on their walls. And you know what I did? I gift wrapped them and hung them on my walls. And they thought it was just me gift wrapping my wall, my pictures. It was their pictures. And they had so many laughs over that, Katy.
Yes.
2 years ago, we did that.
But they still talk about it, don't they?
They do. And you know what? That scavenger hunt I really love because the 5-year-old would love to do that.
Yeah.
And that would make us laugh because everything, let's face it, when you have a 5-year-old in the house, there's lots of reasons to laugh.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Yes. I love that idea. So yes, so we've lost Tamara, it looks like, and we've lost Abby. That's okay. We're right at 10 o'clock. Please, please, please. I snapped a picture a little earlier. Let me grab it and put it in the chat. I know about your event coming up with Jasmine, Dr. Pat, and I have it in our newsletter. I seen the other day somewhere where you have your first event in January somewhere. Can you put that in the chat so I can get that in the newsletter as well, please? And ladies, please remember to send me any discounted offers or any freebies that you have on your website. You can have as many as you want, and I will get them uploaded to our members pages, because I want to have that almost like a small Amazon where members can go in and save money with each other, catch free deals, you know, the whole works, so that it's a real membership portal. All right, there is a picture, a screenshot. Please take that, put it in the membership Facebook and LinkedIn pages, put it on your social media page. And Dr. Pat, I promise I'm going to try to get better at responding on Facebook and LinkedIn. I have failed at that myself the last several weeks, so I need to get better. I need to get back in my routine. Sometimes we get off those routines. Okay, Dr. Pat, gotcha.
Yeah, you read it. You read it. Yeah, I got two more. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it at the event because I want to fill those two more spots, sweetie.
Okay.
And I don't want it in the newsletter like that.
Yes.
But I did send you something on the 3rd, and I sent you a message last night.
Okay.
Remember when you was asking me for something? I sent it on the 3rd, something to go in the newsletter. You can still use that. But I don't know if you saw it because you didn't reply. So I talked to you last night.
Okay.
And I can resend it. It's just a positive, you know,
yes,
script,
please send
basically.
it. Please resend
I can
it.
resend
I
that.
got lost in the jumble.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I saw it myself. I'm like, oh, I already sent her something. I didn't know I sent her something already. So I'm going to redo that, and that'll be something good, positive.
Perfect. And just keep sending things, your events coming up, your freebies, your reduced sell items, because you can have as many as you want. You don't have to just have one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. See you ladies next time. Bye-bye.
You betcha.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care, ladies.
Bye.
You too,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Pat.